could have won. I mean, we conceded two soft goals, in my opinion, particularly the second one. I mean, from that distance, you should be able to deal with that. Yeah, I'm disappointed we never got 3 points, but then on the other hand, we picked up a point, and that's why we're second in the league. It's like a copy and paste of the very first game of the competition. I mean, I thought the very first game in the first half we were outstanding. I thought tonight, the first half, I thought we were decent, I thought we were good. I just think that we just sometimes run out of energy. That's, to be honest. I just don't think that some of the players have got it within them to go a full 90 minutes. And the style of play that we've got, as you just witnessed there, it's quite robust, it's quite aggressive, it's quite pressing high. And when we do that, we do it quite well. It's yet again in the second half, we didn't do it well at all because we just weren't closing down. We weren't limiting the options that the opposition had to offload and keep possession of the ball. No disrespect to the opposition, I did think we were the better footballing team in the second half as well. I did think we were the more dangerous team to score, but unfortunately we never converted the opportunities that we actually created. And football's all about limiting the opposition's opportunities and then capitalising on the opportunities that you create. I mean, we must have had maybe 6, 7 chances that we possibly could have scored tonight, and the conversion rate's just not high enough. Is it the technical ability of the players? I'm not commenting on that one, right? Is it the ability to have that mental attitude to kill off opposition? Well, I think that's maybe one of the things that we just possibly lack a little bit of killer instinct in and around the 18-yard box. I mean, we've spoken about it as a group, we've tried to address it as a group. This is something that's going to keep on, we're going to keep working at it. I mean, we've got some decent players playing in our team, we can play some decent football when we want to. It's whether we apply ourselves in the correct manner. In the first half I thought we did, the second half in patches we did, and then we just conceded 2 soft goals in my opinion. And that's the disappointing thing, because if you concede 2 soft goals, you've got to score 3 good goals, because the opposition aren't just going to give you goals for free. So my reflection, I'm disappointed that we didn't get 3 points, but in saying that, I mean, yet again, this Series 2 is far better than Series 1. The quality of the football that's been played in the NSL to date has been okay, it's been quite good, and this is the benchmark now. Every game we've played so far, the opposition just grow an extra leg and they just work hard, they're quite organised. So every game that we play is like a cup final, and it's quite difficult for some of the boys. No, we didn't have Papa today. As you all know, he's got a hamstring problem, and he's had a hamstring problem since weeks now. We played on a surface that wasn't very good. One of the facilities that I've mentioned previously isn't the best. He's damaged his hamstring. We've had medical scans and everything on it. He'll be back in the not too distant future, as in like next week. Or next game I should say. We don't go back weeks here. So the next game he should be available. We had to devise a game plan today, not play with a striker. So we came up with something, and I thought it was quite successful, particularly in the first half, and then in the second half there was some really good passages of play as well. But we just don't have a killer. Right? We just don't have somebody to kill off the opposition, because if we had a striker today, and if we had a striker in the last game, we would be top of the league by 4 points, rather than just being second and having, we've got 6 points. So yeah, I mean, we had to devise something today to play against the opposition. Congratulations to the opposition, they did a good enough job to get a point, but still it's not good enough for us. We need to be setting higher standards. We need to be seen to be the top team in this competition if possible. And I'm a bit dirty, I mean I'm a bit angry that we didn't get the points, but that's football. I mean, it happens at the highest level. I mean, the ball's round, it bounces, and then we've just got to now go back to the hotel, dust ourselves off, and start preparing ourselves for our next game. Got 4 games to go. We just got to accumulate as many points as we possibly can. I mean, no disrespect to the teams below us, we're above them, so we've got more points than them at the moment. It's as simple as that. We keep on trying to get as many points as we possibly can. We keep on trying to work in our team formation. We keep on trying to work cohesively as a group and as a club moving forward. There's nothing wrong with what we're doing. We just got to tweak it a little bit. We just got to try and get that killer instinct in front of goal. And then if we can do that, then it would be quite exciting out there. I mean, I'll ask you a question now. Are our games quite exciting to come and watch?
Yeah.
They are they? Okay, I mean, I don't know, because it's hard for me to look inside from inside. But I would have thought that all our games would have been fairly constructive. I would have thought that we would have been fairly structured in regards to how we actually play. We are quite disciplined, we're enthusiastic. So we've got the components there together. We've just got to get the end product, which is scoring goals. And at the moment, we did score goals tonight. We did score 2 goals. But unfortunately, we let in 2 soft ones. And in the changing room, the guys are quite upset with one another, because some players are winners, and I want winners, and some other players are just like fair weather players. I mean, we need Manchester United in their heyday. They would score winning goals 87 minutes, 89 minutes. Manchester City, they score goals 87 minutes, 89 minutes. Liverpool the other night, fantastic. Any Liverpool supporters? they scored the winning goal, what was it, 89th minute? Yeah? So that's the type of mentality that we want to try and create. We want to try and create this winning mentality that we can go to the 90 minutes and we can press and we can play, and we've got that desire and that hunger to be successful. Unfortunately, at the moment, it's work in progress, because we've only had the players all together 2 days before the season started. I'm not making excuses for myself. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just telling you the way it is. I mean, we've got some foreign players and some boys that were in the international camps. They never even knew one another's names in the first game of the season. But as football players, you can put on a jersey, you're the same colour, right? And you can play a little bit. Now we are trying to develop that a little bit further, if we possibly can. Yet again, the original question, am I happy with the result tonight? No, we scored 2 goals, we conceded 2 soft ones. So we've got to now go back home, dust ourselves off, and start preparing for the next game. Because every game is going to be hard for us. Because everybody wants to beat us.
That's it. Pushing forward.